Hey everybody, this is Frankie. Sorry I haven't made a video about if I'd gotten a date or not, but not yet anyway. Kind of disappointed about this. I keep waiting and waiting and waiting, and it just seems never to happen. So, um, I'm gonna call my doctor's office tomorrow and see what's going on, or my surgeon's office. Um, so I have gone and I've looked at a few gyms, and some of these gyms are very sketchy, and some of these gyms are just not what I expected. Um, the YMCA has a pool, which I want. The problem is that there's no sunlight within the building whatsoever. Um, because it's in the basement. Um, that's the one thing that Planet Fitness does offer, is that theirs is, on the same level as their windows and whatnot. And it's very nice to be able to see the sun while you're working out, seeing how, it is winter and we only have a few hours of sun. And it kind of drives a person insane. So, now that she's like been in school for a little while, I know the whole routine that we're going to be going through. It's a 2.5, 3 hour window that I have, because they pick her up, it's like 12:15, and they drop her off, it's like 3. Um, so I've got almost 3 hours to play with that I can go do swimming, or do the elliptical or the treadmill or something, just something to keep my heart rate going. At least, for at least 2 hours, I can go to the gym. And this is before surgery, so then it should help me, tremendously, kind of deal, I hope. Somebody said, oh, just walk around the block a few times. Have you seen how it is out there? It's icy. It's just not a fun place to be walking. And with my back pain and my foot pain, and if I fell, I would be, oh, I would be in a living hell. So no, thank you. I won't just walk out there and that stuff. Um, I'm going to get the membership, and start working out at least 3 times a week. I've got to try to fit it in at least 3 times a week so I can lose a little bit more weight. I'm looking forward to losing a little bit more weight before surgery, um, and all of that. So, yes. Um, Other things up in the whole health issue kind of world. The doctor had to do a scan of my lower back because I've just been in so much pain, it's not even funny. And I went to a chiropractor. Chiropractor did his thing for about six weeks, I want to say 6 to 8 weeks, and still to no prevail, no relief whatsoever. So he said, let's go to this doctor, and he'll probably do some testing, and then in the end he'll probably end up giving you, I don't know, like some kind of cortisone shots in your back, and there might be a possibility of having some form of relief. So I went to this doctor, and he sent me for an MRI scan. He wanted to make sure that there was no really bad, I guess, deterioration of the spinal cord or whatever. And so I went, and I still hadn't heard anything, and I went to go see my regular doctor because I've been having a lot of pressure under my right side, under the rib cage. It's just like, oh, it feels so horrible that I have to lean to the left, and it just feels like something's extremely bloated. Um, so he was pushing down on that area, and come to find it, there's a lot of pain there. So he went and he was looking, and he said, well, Frankie, he said, let me see. And, he'd said something, and I said, well, I haven't heard anything back from that doctor about the MRI that he had done on my back. And he said, well, Frankie, he says, I'm going to tell you. He says, I'm going to tell you right now. He says, it doesn't look good. He says, you have what we are going to call a few tumors back there in your lower back. He said, that are pushing up against your spinal cord. He said, which is causing a lot of pain. He said, which is causing the pain. Because I guess that's up against, let's see if I can say it right, sciatica. Um, so he said, he had asked me something about headaches, and I told him, yes, I do have a lot of headaches, but, I just kind of I just kind of walk it off, you know, and one headache could last me about a week. It really does suck. It starts in my teeth, goes all the way through my head, and then it feels like a tack hammer pounding on my head. So, he said, "Well, let me go get let me get some kind of scan." He wanted some kind of, I think it was like an X-ray or something. He did an X-ray of my head, and lo and behold, there is a large, what he called was like a, I want to say he said that it was the size of a golf ball on the back side of my head, which I thought was just kind of like a mole for years. But he says that it's kind of like a tumor. So I'm crossing my fingers that they're going to test these things and they're going to come back without cancer. And if just by chance it is cancer, then I'm just going to have to deal with it. I'm not going to give up on my life. I'm still young, and I've got a 3-year-old daughter, in which, oh, what the hell is that? In which I have to take care of. So, right, I lost my train of thought. So yes, he's going to do a testing of it and see what's going on, and hopefully I'll hear something about my sleeve surgery and getting that done with, and maybe something will turn around on me, you know? I don't know. But I hope everybody has themselves a very fantastic Valentine's Day. Um, I know that my husband is he's weird about Valentine's Day, but for the past, 10, 11 years that we've been together, married, uh he'll come home with like a vase of roses or something. But this year I have made plans, but I'm not going to say anything because he might watch my videos, and that's the last thing that I want, is to spoil my Valentine's Day gift to my husband. So I enjoy watching everybody's videos. Please continue to post your videos, because all of you fascinate me and surprise me and shock me and totally amaze me beyond belief on not just like the weight loss, but just the whole transformation of watching somebody go from their largest weight to their smallest weight, and the procedures in which that are done, and to help you and to continuously keep your weight at whatever it is that you want to keep it at. It helps so much. So please continue to post your videos, and I'm going to continue to post mine, and hopefully after I have the surgery I will do as everybody else has and pick one specific day and continue to post videos. And no, I do not have a Christmas tree up in my house. My daughter has some kind of party thing, and she plays music through it. She's 3, so she plays her music through it, and she dances around the house, and she absolutely loves it. So as you can see, with the sound of the music, it, flashes even more and whatnot, and she just has a ball with it. So it gets us both up and moving. So all right, everybody, I'm gonna cut you guys short. You guys have a wonderful Valentine's Day. See you later.